Welcome back. Yes, it's the beginning of the new year. We need a little bit of motivation to get out of that holiday spirit and into the groove of making it work this year, 2022. We're joined today by Mable Aderonke. Now, she's a highly sought-after public speaker and commentator. It's great that we have her here. She's a media entrepreneur and consultant who believes that every human carries a unique gift and has potential to make the world a better place. Now, she has developed enough expertise through communication as a strategist, digital media expert, and broadcast journalist, as well as speech coach. With all that under her belt, we can understand the reason why we'll be talking about discussing hard work in the new year. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very pleased to meet you.
I'm also happy to be here.
So, hard work is something people don't really want to hear. They want to hear, work smart, not really work hard. You hear motivational speakers say, you have to, make sure you work smart, and working hard is not always necessary. What is your take on this? And 2022, how is it going to be for most people?
Okay, thank you very much. I've also heard a lot about working smart without having to imbibe hard work. Yeah. But for me, hard work is the bedrock for working smart. Because before you work smart, you have to present something that you have done over time. Okay. Then working smart cannot come in as a result of hard work. Okay. That's how it is for me.
So hard work for different people means different things. Some people believe they're working hard by being in the office from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. And as soon as the clock strikes 5, they're out the door. Some people think working hard is, going the extra mile for their boss. So what does it really mean to work hard?
For me, hard work is made up of 5 elements for me. And that's how I have always trained myself going forward. For me, the 5 elements for me is the drive, the plan, the grind, the sacrifice, and the payoff. When I say the drive, that's the motivation for you to want to do something. Then the plan, so if the drive is the heart, then the plan is the skeleton. That's what makes the course of action prominent. Then the grind. That is the point where you want to give up. You don't want to go further anymore, and you are just discouraged. Then the sacrifice is the crux of it. That's when you let go of so many things, the comfort zone and all of those things. Then the payoff comes in. That's the brass ring for me.
I want to take you back to that word sacrifice, because when you have people doing a 9 to 5, they feel like they're already doing so much for this company, this organization. They're there. After all, I got here in the morning, and I stayed till it was 5 o'clock. That's what's in my contract. So now I'm done. So where does the sacrifice come in? What exactly should people be doing?
Okay, what I believe people should be doing is not giving up. Okay, because like I said, that's where it's at sacrifice you are discouraged. Yes, that's where you take aside the finances, the comfort zone, and then before you get to the payoff, because you also have to get to the payoff. Nothing pays off without you coming through sacrifice, getting off the sacrifice point. So you just have to keep going, because that's what will bet the payoff session.
So it also feels like 2022 is a completely different year. Obviously, it's a new year, but it's going to be very different in terms of what work actually means. So there are some who think of hard work as physical. There's some that are working online, but they still say they're working very hard. What do you believe hard work is going to look like throughout the year?
For Nigerians, there's one thing I know about Nigerians. They are very resilient. They are go-getters, whether it is online, offline. Now, as we all know, the world is digital now. The world is moving to a digital zone. So whether it's online, it's offline, as long as you put in the work. Because putting in the work is the most important thing. So when you put in the work, even these online vendors that we talk about, they make money. If you want to post on YouTube now, YouTube pays you. So if you say, okay, you are an online person, that's where your business is, and you sit back, you're not doing anything, nothing comes out of it. So whether it's online or offline, it will surely pay off as long as you keep going. That's it for me.
Let's talk a little bit maybe to the CEOs and maybe the directors of companies now, who have always defined hard work as making sure people are on seats at a particular time of the day, that they can always see each member of their staff. Do you really think that is what would define hard work this year?
In different sectors in the country, most people are quite comfortable with eye service. And then most people are judged based on that. I mean, their level of work. So if that particular corporate organization or any different firm entirely, your level of hard work will be measured as that, then I think that's what works for them.
Wow.
Yes. And there are some organizations, either public or corporate or private, eye service doesn't work. They need results. They judge you by what you do, whether they see it or not. That's why they have all these performance experts who measure or judge what each worker of the organization do. So I think that's it.
Let's talk about pressure. You've probably had conversations with people of recent, or maybe in the past, where work pressure seems to be getting them down. Now, we're all entering into a brand new year now, and it does seem like the pressure is on. There's more competition. There are more graduates coming out every single year. What do we do to, overcome this pressure?
Talking about our society now, everybody seems to be making things happen in a big way, and those who are not getting it right are not doing enough. They feel they are not doing enough. Yes, pressure in one way or the other adds to both positively and negatively. If talking from my own point of view, I feel pressure would you want to do more. Yes, for me. Because if I'm under a lot of pressure to want to become more, that's what drives hard work for most people. So if I say I'm under a lot of pressure to want to become this, let me tell you an instance. I went to a car shop some 2 days ago with a very close person, and I sat in a particular car, a 7-figure car, and in my head I'm like, I want this car. I want this car. I have to do more. And then the person told me, then you need to work more. You need to work hard, because if you want this car, then you need to work more. That's an element of pressure for me. That particular luxurious car is an element
of a good form of pressure.
Yes, it is. So that was why I said positively or negatively. Yes.
But then how do we measure it? The level of investment, has to be measurable, has to be also sustainable. But how do we begin to measure the amount of investment in a particular space where we find ourselves? When I was talking about the elements of hard work, I made mention of the plan. That is the point where you map out the course of action. It is at this point also that you measure your progress. So by mapping out the course of action, you can also measure how you go, how you move, so you can track your progress report. So talking about that, I feel that measuring hard work is very important, so you don't fall off track. Yes, thank you very much. You know what? I have to say a big thank you to you for coming to talk to us this morning.
Thank you
and hopefully
very much.
we've given some people some things to jot down. We have to really be intentional about how we go into this brand new year and understand that hard work is going to be necessary, and some pressure is necessary to push us to the next level.